Okay, am I live? You'll have to forgive me because this monitor is preoccupied with somebody's future mini PC. So I'm using this monitor. Oh, I got a late start on getting this thing reset, and I did a, a clean install and all that. So let me mute this phone. I do not want to be disturbed. Emails and WhatsApp and Kelly Clarkson's crew livid after last minute. Okay, good for Kelly Clarkson. Anyhow, how you doing, Ray, Tim, and Mom, if you're there? Move my chair up. I'm running late. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I've got a corded keyboard that actually came with my computer. It's the first time I've ever used it, and the buttons stick way up on it. I've got it plugged into the back of the computer so I can plug in the microphones on top of the desktop because my hubs are plugged into the mini PC. I've got wires running everywhere. Y'all would freak out if you was. Now I'm rolling around. I got new casters for this wheel, or new casters for this chair, and it takes off running on me. They told me I would have to return. Wait. Anyway, did somebody say they could hear me? Hey, giggity, how are you? SMG? I tell them something similar. Okay. Can y'all give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Because I don't know. Oh, okay, you hear me. Cool. All right. So you're just going to have to look at my ugly profile and my wings. I need a haircut because I got to look at this monitor because it's installing Windows. I really wanted it to stop before. Where's the camera? I really wanted it to stop before it installed Windows, but I didn't want to just turn it off because I thought I don't want it to be messed up. And I thought, well, I'll at least get Windows installed on it. It's at 19%. So anyway, it'll be ready to go. And if you're wondering, I think everybody knows. Um, Boxes everywhere. Where is the? Where is? Hold on, I'm losing my mind here. There is a sleeve for that box. What did I do with it? I can roll all over the place now. Just one little kick and I'm spinning away, rolling away. Of course, I'm tiptoeing now to scoot around. I don't know. There's that. There's that. I I am so disorganized, y'all. It's not even funny. How can you lose a box when you have not left this desk? Leave it to me to do that. Where is it? Okay, surely. Oh, I found it. There we go. Oh, by the way, it was over in a chair over there. Uh, Something kind of weird. Wait. Let me catch up, and then we'll talk about that. Anyway, there. That is what somebody's going to win here in a little bit when we get a few people in here. I don't know how many people we got in here because I've got to open up in StreamYard. That's up to 22%. Under the desk, well, it was close. It was over in that other chair. Okay, let me scroll back up. I did contact Amazon support $10 gift card credit account. There you go. Yeah. All right, you need to do a hair clipper review. I've got some hair clippers I haven't done a review on, but they're pretty big and bulky. Uh, Good giggity. Long time no see. How you been, my friend? Checking the box. Checking the box for the box. Actually, that's the way it is. The box slides in here. Is that some? No. Anyway, if if you're interested, we'll be doing that here in a little bit. Are you sitting on it? No. I would have been if I'd have sit over in that chair. Anyway, um, when I was using the other mini PC that I have, the keep smiling sign was over here. And when I made it to where I could read it, Tim said it was backwards. Now it's over there, which makes it look like it's on, to me, makes it look like it's on this wall over here. But it's showing the right. I keep hitting that desk. I guess I'm going to have to lower my chair. I'm going to shrink. Ooh, there. I know what I can do. But anyway, it's pointing the right direction for me. Where's the down button? Yeah, that's good enough. Hey, what? Just wanted to say, hey, dropping in for a minute. I am in Missouri spending time with family. Oh, okay. They still make those. Well, family's more important than this stuff, I tell you. My grandson spent the night with me, helping me put that shed together. 3 days to put a metal shed together, y'all. And I mean, I have actually been getting up early. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. Woke up at 7 yesterday. He's at the Lake of the Ozarks. He'll be in St. Louis sometime tomorrow. Man, I wished I was it. I bet Good Giggity wished he was there too. Man, we could be doing some good fishing, have a fish fry. I'm at my uncle's in Missouri and seeing my cousins I haven't gotten to see in a few years. Oh, okay. I could build that shed from scratch and list 8 the instruction. You know how hard it is to come up with something good to say about a product you reviewed when there's not much good to say about it? And I haven't got that far editing it. We will see. Uncle has a private dock, and it's, well, let's just all go up there and we'll go visit your uncle. It's super nice here, I bet. I was fishing about an hour ago. I have not wet a line in, well, about a month because I had to do a review and that was just long enough to do the review on. I did get a fishing chair in that I have to take out somewhere and do a little review on it. He has a mansion of a house. Wow, well then we could just sneak right in. He would never know, would he? Of course, he might look out there on the dock and see some people out there fishing and wanting to know who we are. Oh no, I actually didn't even have the mic turned on during it. They wanted the video of the install. It's at 50 times, and there's no use in having no audio with that. The YouTube version of it, I'm going to throw some music on it from Creator Mix from Nick Nemeth. I'll find something from there. By the way, y'all, if you ever use YouTube music, be forewarned that they will make you wind up sharing your revenue on your content. And it's in their got in their terms of service that at any time they can end your licensing, your permission to use it. You can still use it, but you share revenue. So I highly suggest don't use YouTube Music, period. I mean, I've gotten like 3 different emails telling me that my music, well, I can mute it, replace it, edit it, whatever, or I can share the revenue. I forget how it worded, but basically that's what it was. Federal Pond Inspector here, official business. There you go. I've at least seen, oh, I've at least still been uploading shorts and some long form content. I only download the free music from there. From YouTube. I made an AI music. It came out pretty good. Yeah. I'm curious. I haven't used it on anything, but I, I may make. I probably will. Yeah, I probably will make AI music for this one because it's at 50 times, so it needs some 3-4 time, and maybe something fast paced. But anyway, yeah, I made one, and it came out with lyrics. So I really didn't want the lyrics. I just wanted the instrumental. But yeah. I went ahead and paid for ChatGPT, and I'm not real overly thrilled with it. The free version was just as good. You get to do a little bit more, but then you have to refresh the page, and sometimes it won't load the image like a thumbnail to do see which one's better, like A/B testing. I know you can do it on YouTube, but it takes a lot of data before YouTube will come up with the better one. Heard of Grok? Yes, went rogue the other night. They had to reboot it. Oh man, this free current up to date info. I don't know. And since I'm going strictly for search relevant, like phrases and things like that. Coconut Pete is in the house. How you doing? Hey, you've had some pretty cool little short videos on your channel. I've watched a few of them. Pretty cool. If y'all are wondering why I'm looking this way, it's because this monitor over here is on, so I have to read over here because this monitor over here is currently tied up. I'm supposed to be getting a KVM switch so I can have 2 computers hooked up to the same monitors at the same time. So we'll see. I didn't mean like 4 years. I have been scrambling actually I was playing a airplane game while this was finishing on a laptop that's covered up with a box and blankets now because I was trying to find a keyboard. But about 8:30, I gave up on this mini PC being reset in time to get everything hooked back up, and I lost a cord to my big mic. I have a box that you have to plug the mic in or your power. I lost the power cord. I know I've used that big mic here in this house, so I don't know where it went. AI is scary. AI, I tell you what, it's helped me find a few situations and fix them. Google VO is pretty crazy. Oh, but speaking of Google, if y'all do much traveling and you want to do like hotel reservations, some people say hotels.com, some people say Travelocity and all them other ones. If you ask AI which one to use, I think it was, that's how I found it. It was Google, it was a Google deal. And their search engine goes through all of those cheap hotels.com and stuff to find the cheaper prices. And it was through Google. I found that quite interesting. So rather than having to look at Travelocity and Hotels.com and whatnot, you can just go to that particular part of Google and search for that. Thought that was pretty cool. I feel guilty as I haven't made an Amazon video in a while. Gotta get together. How many does y'all show? Let me see if I can get on YouTube. I'm having a flip screen. I'm so used to having two different monitors. I don't think I have the speakers turned on. We're fixing to find out. Okay, it's showing that we have 7 in here. All right. I planned on doing that drawing about 9:30. So where am I? Let me go back to the StreamYard. Oh, hello, Mouse. Oh, we're up to 75%. But I got to stop it because I don't want to. Oh, it just jumped to 100. Oh, 100%. You know, Windows has 3 sections now. You know, used to it would just load Windows and that was it. Now it does it in 3 sections. There's 1 bar, 2 bars, and now starting on the 3rd bar. But that was moving pretty quick. And hopefully everybody's in the US because it's going to be set up with a US keyboard. Of course, all you got to do is reset it. But I did a clean install where it wiped the hard drive and everything. So everything's, oh, just a moment. Everything should be cleared off of it. The only thing that would have been on it was my Filmora and GIMP, my image editor. And I think that was about it. But it's wiped out because I had to see if it would run those for the review. Anyway, it is gonna finish, and well, I'll be set up for tomorrow night on Dash and Grandpa. I'm trying to get everything ironed out, straightened out, and my pile of stuff in there is piling up again on me. Checking, okay, checking for Windows updates. Well, maybe it'll prevent y'all from having to do it. Whoever wins it. I ate dinner, so I am golden. I ate a hamburger with my mama. She's down in her back, but she's still kicking. Your update is in progress. We'll take it from here. Okay. Feel free to walk away or check out the latest Windows features. How about we continue with the live stream and let you do your thing? I told her or him. I don't know. You know, what's really crazy is sometimes I might be talking like this to the stupid computer and not the camera, the computer. Like, what are you doing now? Oh, nice. I had, oh, chili mac. I hadn't had chili mac in a long time. I do it all the time, yeah. I do it more than I care to admit, you know. Like one time my patient asked me if it was crazy that she talked to herself or a reflection in the glass. Told her no, but normally people don't do it when other people are around. That's the difference. I dang near have a conversation with her. I have a conversation with myself. I don't need AI. Of course, I need to verify everything with AI. I always talk to the DoorDash. I talk to everything too, whether they like it or not. There you go. Oh man. Anybody know who used to say "there you go" in a little bit of a southern accent? It was an OTV series. That was kind of his catchphrase, I guess. There you go. Of course, I can't sound like him. Anyway, I bet if Mom's watching, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. And tonight's video is sponsored by Not Big Red. It would be cool though. Ooh, it's flashing over here. You know, you can get Microsoft Word for free now, but I'm not gonna put any of that on there. Things and people I talk to, anything. I've been told I could talk to a wall and have a full-blown conversation. You know, the old saying, if these walls could talk, well, apparently mine do, because they talk back. Sort of. Anyway, 9:25. I found the corner in the round room. You know, the seclusion rooms in our state hospitals, they're not even padded walls. They're just concrete walls. But most of the time when we put somebody in when I worked out there, about 3/4 of the time they was in a restraint chair anyway, so. The outrage. You did tell it. Oh, winter pumpkin dinner. You know what? I could. Oh man, this is gonna be hard for me to do. Well, if I had one monitor it, I would have to do it this way anyway. I'll just have to. I've absolutely wondered if I just said something to myself out loud around patience. Oh, I've said a few things and just popped out of my mouth, and I've had patients just kind of look at me like I was the crazy one. Mm-hmm. Giveaway tool. Choose a live stream, Wednesday Night Live. That's what we're doing. Match text. Oh, well, just here, let's see. Can I? Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to see this. So I'm going to have to flip back and wait. I'll see a split screen on it. Never mind. I don't. Going loco. Share screen. Wednesday Night Live. Giveaway tool. We're going to share that. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I'll put in something. I don't think any user whose comments include this text will be entered in the draw. Leave it blank if you want all users that comment to be entered. Everybody be having a conversation. We'll make it one particular word, but I'm not going to put the number sign there. Exclude winners when doing multiple draws. But we're just doing one draw. But you know, I'm going to ask y'all something. I just saw the news story that Amazon Prime Day sales down 40%. I I'm on here for Wendy as she's snoozing. Okay. Hello, pork chop. How are you? If you're wondering, I'm looking this way because this monitor is tied up doing a reset on the mini PC, so I'm having to use this monitor. I actually tried to, and I don't know why. I thought I could just unplug this monitor and plug in this monitor to it, but it wouldn't switch. Oh. I lost signal for a minute. I lose signal for more than a minute sometimes. Mm-hmm. What's the giveaway word? I don't know. We'll come up with something. Can can relate for sure, yeah. Uh, I don't know, what was I saying? Who's on third? This keyboard is pretty cool, y'all. It's it's a lidded keyboard. But I don't like it because it's wired, but it wouldn't be so bad if the wire was running out the back and running over there. But I don't really have enough cord to reach that far. My desktop's pulled out of the desk a little bit. The receiver for this mic is plugged into it on the top of the USB ports. Shenanigans. Hello, Bun. Oh, wow. What are we doing? What time? Oh, I said 9:30, didn't I? Um, okay. I don't know how many people do we have. Oh, there's 12 in here. Well, it's showing 12 anyway. I don't know how accurate that really is. Let me close this window out. We'll leave the giveaway tool open. We'll do the StreamYard. Oh, I was going to ask y'all, since all y'all kind of been around for a while, do you think doing a membership thing on the page on this channel would be, yeah, that's what I was showing, would be worthy? And I was thinking, like do a monthly giveaway, but I, I don't know how do you I don't know. I don't know if a membership thing is really a good thing or not. But I was thinking I could also, of course I know Tim watches Nick Nemeth and stuff, so and most everybody pretty much knows things about YouTube and everything. But sometimes it kind of helps to hear it again. I don't do memberships. YouTube can't take money from my account. That's what I was saying. I just don't know if memberships is really because Brian G. Johnson started doing memberships recently, and it kind of turned me off. And I've thought about doing it, but he lets the member, and I get it. I mean, I understand. He lets the people that pay like 5 days before a video comes out to the commoners such as myself. And it's kind of like what I don't want to pay for it. So I had considered it, but I don't know. I just don't think. Okay, well that answered my question. We're not doing memberships. Oh, so you do memberships, Tim? I don't do memberships. YouTube can't take money from my account. I only have 3 members. Anyway, we won't do it. If I ever get 100,000 subscribers, then I might. But at that point, um, obviously I'll have something worth watching, not just me. I can't never see myself having 100,000 subscribers, but it is what it is. Okay, let's do this thing. I tell you what, I think in all my video descriptions, it states to help support the channel, please become a member. The only reason why I was thinking about doing the memberships because I would like to do a monthly giveaway, and there probably wouldn't be but 2 or 3 members, and it's not fair to charge somebody if they didn't win, but it would cover the shipping. If you was going to ship something, because what am I going to do if that might be a stipulation that I ought to mention. but I think everybody here is in the U.S. But I know Ray has some people from across the pond. But what if I had to ship this thing overseas? You know, I don't know. I don't, I guess we'll just say in the United States, but sometimes it's 10 or 15 bucks to ship stuff, but at 100,000, you better do members. Yeah. Well, that was my whole thing, Tim. Is I don't know what kind of perks I could offer other than a couple of little simple hints on doing YouTube channels, and I'll tell you the biggest one right now is that's helped me the most. It's not made my channel blow up by far, but watch 4 or 5 of your videos back to back. And if you get sick of hearing something over and over, or if you get bored watching them, change it up. If you get bored watching your own, and everybody else is going to too, and remember you got about 8 to 10 seconds to hook somebody. You ain't got it then? And now they're saying every time you it depends on what kind of channel you got, but every time you change a subject or something within the video to rehook. I don't know. I heard that one today. You know, creating content takes a lot of it takes a ton of my time. But I'm doing it full time. When I'm not, my grandson came to spend the night, and he asked if he could spend the night. I said, sure. I said, but because the other day he came over to help me, and he wound up spending some time in here on the computer instead of out there. But I told him I'm always on the computer. I said, when I'm not on the computer, I'm videoing. And when I'm not videoing and not on the computer, I'm in bed, which is not very long hours. But anyway, he came to spend the night anyway. But yeah, between making the videos and editing, and a lot of it's because I'm too meticulous. On any giveaway before the drawing, just stay if you wait. I'd say just stay in the US based subscriber. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Official rule, you have to be in the United States. Okay. We have stated that. On any giveaway before the drawing, just say if you win, you're responsible for shipping. Nah, well, I don't, yeah, I mean, I could do that, but I don't, that would be, I don't know. I mean, that is an idea, but I wished I had a sheet and a half of that, Tim. That floor in that shed does not, or it doesn't, it's got the metal pieces, but there's no flooring. But I cut up a pallet and kind of made a floor, sort of. How old is your grandson now? I think he's 13. My oldest one's 16. Good giggity, just get you a GoPro or something, or a 360. Out, man, those do great outdoors. The, the GoPros are not so good in low lighting, but they're good outdoors. The only drawback to them is they overheat. The 360 is not supposed to overheat as bad. Ray's been checking out a couple, or he was checking out a couple. Especially goes up July 13th. You better hurry and mail it out. Oh man, I've got 2 packages. I'll have this one, and I got another one, and I'll put it in a box. I just got to get it mailed out too. I still have a sheet out in my van. I'll be cutting that up tomorrow, and should need one more sheet. I didn't have any way to haul it, but anyway, let's do this thing. Okay, y'all give me a word, any word, just any proper word. I want an Insta360. They seem to be pretty cool, and they're not supposed to overheat. Check your marketplace for GoPros. Look for GoPro Hero 9. Yeah, 9, 10, 11. I think 11 is what I think. I've got a 9 and 11. Spark Insta360. Spark. Okay. Okay, spark will be the word. Huh. Anyway, okay. We're going to do, okay, y'all have to type it again. We're going to go, and y'all are seeing what we're doing right here. So just type it in like that, I guess. Let's see if, can you see it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wonder if it matters if it's capitalized. Since y'all are capitalizing it, I will capitalize it because I don't want it to mess up, and we will see. Okay, everybody type in Spark. Oh, now y'all gonna put the lowercase. Make up my mind, y'all. Just leave it the capital. I'm gonna think everybody said Spark anyway. Has everybody got it on there? I guess Jason left. I don't see him. I ain't seen him type something in a while. Did I miss him? Did he leave? Mel's, did you leave? Amon, did you leave? If y'all didn't leave, okay. I left those ones too. The word spark, yes. Spark, Gig West, 10, Spark, agent, Gig Spark. Oh, he left. I guess I missed it. No, it does. You can just type it once. So, how many do we have in here? I'm just curious. It's showing 8. Well, I guess I bored everybody. I thought, I ain't hanging out. This guy ain't going to give nothing away. I'm out of here. So anyway, you just take Jason. Okay. I'll give him a minute because I know if he could just jump on and type it in, and then he can leave again as long as he can get that in there under his name. And I couldn't log into my other account because that wouldn't be good. Bye, Felicia. I don't see a Vine. I don't see Mel's. We'll give him a couple. He's visiting with family though, man. I did get another one in, so I can do another giveaway if or something. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find something to give away next month. I'm gonna try to start doing them once a month. Oh, okay. Yeah, just you put the word Spark. It's for the drawing for the mini PC. Um, I think I showed it. I think you saw it a while ago. Anyway, that's it. You can actually mount it on the back of a monitor if you wanted to. It does pretty good. Craps. Oh, nope, not that. Okay. All right. Well, I guess Jason's probably busy. We'll do something again. I don't know how that other mini PC is going to be. I love your new logo. Hey, I made it. I kind of put in what I wanted, And it kind of came up with one, and I said, remove this, add this, change this, and then it came, a little wording, and it came up with it. So that was pretty cool. Okay, we'll giving a couple more minutes. I think that we'll if y'all text is instant. So not, of course, if he's walking down to the dock fishing, he's not gonna care nothing about this. We're giving 2 minutes. It's 9:45 according to this clock. At 9:47, we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit that. Start collecting comments. I still have my old Ash and Grandpa t-shirt. So it's kind of time. I tell you what, I know I've gained some weight back. I can feel it. Oh, did it finish? Just a moment. I hadn't even been paying any attention to it. I don't know what it's doing. I hadn't even paid no attention to it. I've lost just a little. I keep eating too late at night. I don't know. I think honestly, this sounds crazy. It's kind of like, what was his name? Dave? The one that went to Subway all the time that lost all the weight, unlock your PC essentials. Sign in. No, I'm not signing in. Is it going to make me? I don't want to sign in. Well, I'll click sign in and see what it does next. No account, create one. No. I don't want to create one. I wonder what would happen if I just Tim, you're pretty smart on this. Oh, wait. Let's set up for personal use. I already did all that. Spark. Okay, he's got it. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, let's do this because Jason's got family. Okay, here we go. Here we go, do-si-do. Start collecting comments. There's 6 entries. 6 entries. And we got 11 people watching. There should be, yeah, capital S. What if we hit back? Start collecting. We got 6 entries, okay? All right, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Here we go. Is it going? Yep, it's going. I'll watch it at the same time y'all do. Ah, looks like Wendy won it. Since you signed in for Wendy, Ray, you lost out, buddy. I guess not. Go wake Wendy up and say, hey, hon, you won. I totally forgot about this. Yeah, Wendy won. Yep. She won. Congratulations, Wendy. You can tell her, Ray. Go give her a hug and say you won a mini PC. You're about to log on for Jason. Winner. If that other, I don't know what that other one is going to be like. But I don't know. We'll come up with something. Well, one thing about Wendy winning, you don't have to worry about sending me your address. I already got it. Shot craps. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, that is the way the cookie crumbled. Now, sign in. I don't want to sign in because if I sign in, it's gonna it's gonna put my crap on there. You don't want all my crap. I got too much. Set up for work or school. Get access to organization resources like email, network apps, and services. Your organization will have full control over this device. No. You should have sparked order. Okay, Tim, what do I do here, sir? Used to you could exit or skip, but it won't let me skip. I guess we can unshare that. We know who the winner is. No account? Create one. Sign in options. Wait. No. Fingerprint? No, we don't want to do that one. Um, crap. Agent Auto. Yep. I'll deal with that. I guess I'll ask ChatGPT and Grok. I have no idea what you're trying to set up Windows, but it's wanting me to let's add your Microsoft account. I don't want to add it. I want to stop, but there's no exit, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid if I exit, it might screw something up on the Windows install. Because I know if I skip that, you can set it up as a new PC, but I've got to, I mean, if I sign in, you can set it up as a new PC. Yeah. But when you sign in, we'll make it. Hmm. It's what, I don't know if it is or not, to be honest with you. I have no idea. It's pre-installed. I think it's got some little bitty tiny writing, so I guess it's a little label on there. No, it's wanting me to sign in to my Microsoft account so it can add my stuff that's on my Microsoft account, but I don't want to add anything, but it won't let me go to the next. I have to sign in with an email, phone number, or Skype. You know what? Since I know who the winner is, why couldn't I just put in the phone number? Would that be okay with Miss Wendy? Um, well, let the new user do that when they set it up. Well, it didn't give me a stop. It just started setting windows up, and it won't let me. There's no skip or exit or anything. All I could do is do a hard, just hold the power button in and turn it off. But I'm afraid that might mess something up. Public safety message, blue alert, suspect Benjamin Song wanted for involvement in the serious injury of a law enforcement officer. Alvarado, Texas. I had the other phone on for her. Yeah, it won't let me get past this, and I'm afraid just to shut it off. Where in the world are you at? There you are. This is probably going to text. I don't know. It'll be fine to put. Okay. Oh, where's my key? Oh, I'm on this keyboard over here. Number lock. Let's see what it does. When we need we need your help to look up an account with this username. No. Create a new account. Hello, Lisa. Yeah, I put yours in there, Ray, but it says confirm your phone number. We need your help to look up an account with this username, but it may not. But hey, I'm going to get back to business. All right, man. Have a good one. Enjoy it, and maybe you can catch some fish. Take some pictures and put them on there. You forgot about me, huh? I see how I rate. Okay. We're here. You know what? What are we doing? Well, what is this? Stop sharing. Let's just let's just practice. What am I trying to say? Let's just see what happens here. New tab. We'll see. We'll learn something maybe. We got it on here. Yep, we're on there. Well, that's how you spell it. Yes, you can shut off the PC when you get to the Add Microsoft Account screen during a fresh Windows installation, but it's not recommended unless you have a specific reason. Here's what happens depending on how you shut it down. What you do next. Option 1, disconnect from the internet. The Microsoft account screen. Shift F10 to open command prompt. Task kill. Press enter. Then go back. Unplug the Ethernet cable. Okay. Okay. That is easy enough. Yeah. Make sure I unplugged. Oh, that one's plugged in there. So we're gonna unplug the. There we go. We're not, unless it tries to connect to the Wi-Fi. We're gonna hit back. I'm gonna take this out. Mhm. Mhm. Oops, you've lost internet. Retry. Let's connect to the network. No, let's not. And say we did. Oh, let's see. I can turn off the Wi-Fi. Let's see. How can I turn off the Wi-Fi? So what are we doing? All I see is a white screen with no words. Oh, really? It was ChatGPT. Is it not showing up now? Setting up a mini PC that Wendy won. Had a drawing a few moments ago. Can't, let's see. I don't know how to turn that off. I can't turn off the, wait, let's try to connect to somebody's cameras. And there is nothing here. Boom, 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 boom. Burning off at this stage won't damage your hardware, but may corrupt the installation if Windows is writing files. On reboot, it may resume where you left off. Force restart of the install process. If your goal is to avoid using Microsoft account, just cut your internet or use a command prompt method. Shutting off the PC is the last resort and might cause install issues. I don't want to cause install issues. Hmm. To answer your question, Tim, it's pre-installed on this. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Well, you know what? Uh, See, it's trying to connect to the Wi-Fi, and I don't really know how to shut off the Wi-Fi on that router. And I can't go into this one. It's mm, it's trying to connect to create a Microsoft account, sign into your Microsoft account so it can do Windows updates and all that. But there's no way to exit out of it now. Used to, you could hit skip or whatever, and it would just go right on. But it's trying to connect to the internet to do stuff. Oh, can't click next for troubleshooting tips. Use another device. I don't. Hmm, what else did that say? We're probably going to bore people, but we can keep rambling. Y'all can keep talking because I'm flipping back and forth. I guess I could try the command prompt. Shift F10. Let's see what that brings up. Oh, it does bring it up. Oh man, I'll have to type all this in. I'm so used to copy and pasting. Let's see if Tim's saying, no, no, don't do that. Nope, he's not saying that. So we're going to get this done one way or the other. DAS. Oh, it's not even typing. Why isn't it typing? Is my keyboard? Yeah, how you? I know the keyboard and mouse is connected because I was using. I don't know. Did I use it? I don't know. This is just not working out here. Copy and paste is one tech thing I know how to. Yeah, me too. But I can't copy and paste it from this monitor to this monitor because it's on two different PCs. And for some reason, the keyboard won't work. Um, oh my. Ray, I thought Brandon said Wendy won. Did you win for her? I don't know. Wish there was a way to back up. I wish there was an exit, but there is no exit on here anymore. It seems like there would be like a F key. I just hit F10, so I know the keyboard's working. Shift F10, but it won't let me type in the. That is so weird. So I know the keyboard's working, but it won't let me type. Hmm. That's crazy. It won't let me do that. Oh, wait. In the network selection screen, disconnect the mini PC from the Wi-Fi. But there's no way to disconnect it from the Wi-Fi. I unplug the Ethernet cable. 2, if no network is detected, Windows may display I don't have internet. Yeah, it won't do that either because it's picking up the Wi-Fi. 3, proceed to create a local account by entering username. User. Yep. 1, at the network of Microsoft account screen, press Shift F10 to open the. Yeah, I did that, but it won't let the keyboard won't work. You can push the keyboard works because you can push Shift F10 and it brings up the command prompt. But then when you try to type the task kill, and it won't type. So I don't know. Okay, top at the network on Microsoft's account screen, press Shift F10 to bring up the command prompt. Yeah, I can bring up the command prompt. But it won't, the keyboard's dead. It won't let you type anything or nothing. But we know the keyboard's working because I can Shift F10. So, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to take a chance on screwing it up. What if, where did I plug this in at? Okay. I wonder, Shift F10. No, it still won't let me type anything. Accessibility apps, Windows Update. It'll bring up the accessibility thing. I wonder if you could hit Control Alt Delete. Nope. Yeah, this is a wireless. The keyboard's working because you can hit the Shift F10 and it brings up your command prompt, so you know the keyboard's working. Tell you what, we're just going to go with it. I'll give Ray the information in a text message. We're going to create a we're going to create an account, get a new email address. We don't want to do Outlook though. Outlook or Hotmail? Really? Is Hotmail still a thing too? I had an old Hotmail. It was be for sure at Hotmail. Use your email instead. No, we're going to create a new one. Golly, Outlook. Man, that's going to screw it up though, because then he's going to have to remember. Well, how are you going to bring up an on-screen keyboard? Ensure the keyboard is securely plugged into the USB mini PC. Try a different USB port. Blah, 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 blah. If using a wireless keyboard, blah, blah, blah. Test the keyboard. Use a on-screen keyboard. All right, how are you going to bring up an on-screen keyboard though? I wonder if you could click that and hit next. No. Putting Tim to work. Hopefully you ain't got to get up early. This live stream's running a little bit longer than if a physical keyboard fails at the command prompt at the OOB network or the Microsoft account screen, click accessibility. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see that. Yep, yep. Enable the on-screen keyboard, type the command prompt. Keyboard. Sticky keys, finger and toe notification. On-screen keyboard off. On-screen keyboard on. Ooh, we have an on-screen keyboard. Boom, boom. I've got a lot to do. If accessibility is, yeah, try different. Where'd we go? We already did all that. We got the on-screen keyboard up. But how am I going to bring up a command prompt? Shift. Where's the F keys on the on-screen keyboard? I've never used the on-screen keyboard. Options. Use quick sound. Use text protection. This is a man. Who would have thought just installing Windows on a computer would be this difficult? I actually, whoa, hold on here. Hold on. Hold the press, isn't that what, or hold the printers? Make Microsoft experience no. I, I clicked something and we brought up a screen. Oh, it's back to this. I don't want to create an account. We want to just get out of this. Oh, I clicked on Windows Update, Microsoft 365. No. I want to just shut down right here. Optional features, system components, clipboard. Somewhere up in the chat is all the instructions to work around. Yeah, well, unfortunately, none of them worked because there is no F keys on the on-screen keyboard to bring up the command prompt. Uh, hmm. Okay. Um, So what's the worst can happen? I'm gonna do this. Oh boy. Okay. Now I'm gonna restart it and see what happens. If I can do this and it restarts, it should be fine. Well, just hold on a minute, Tim. Well, I'm trying this in just a moment, it says. And if this works, it should be fine. So far, it seems like it is. Oh, you know what? It took it all the way back to the very beginning. Cool. Okay. We're done. We're done. If you, I know you probably shouldn't do it, but it took you back to the English, the keyboard, and setting up in English. So, so I'm just gonna boom, bang, bam, hold that for what, 10 seconds? And so one thing about these mini PCs, you can't hear the fan. So we're golden. It's working. Now watch Ray get it and it not work. I'm sorry, Wendy. When Wendy gets it, Ray's gonna say, "You won it. It's your problem." Oh, where am I? Where did I do? Oh, there we are. We're back. Whoo, sweet. I wonder, that was another thing that I found out because I needed to. Guys, already feel better. I understand that one. I feel better knowing that it's going to work fine. But I had a bunch of files from the wedding that I took the pictures at the other day, and I was just putting them in different folders because I was cropping some of them, and I left the number tag that the camera makes, and I wrote edit dash edited, and then I got thinking about that, and I thought they're in a different folder, so name the whole folder like cropped or edited or something or original, and ways you can differentiate the two. But used to in Windows, you can do find and replace. You could control F and bring up your search, and you had the options to find and replace words. And you could just find the word and leave the replace blank. Windows no longer has that. So now you have to download the Windows Power Toys. And there's a function in there too on the Windows Power Toys where you can resize images, which I'm going to look into that when I get everything set back up over here. But they've eliminated some of the options, and that's crazy. I had to go watch the local news real quick. Did you fix? Yeah, I fixed it. I just held the power button in and turned it off, and then turned it back on, and it worked fine. So I'm back. Everyone has went to bed. Yeah, it's where I need to be. I've been up since 5:30. Oh no, not the news can be so depressing. Yeah, especially those kids down there in South Texas. I don't know. I don't know if you're keeping up with that or not, Pork Chop. Last I heard, it was 14. No, it's more than that, wasn't it? It was 14 missing, and I know they found one little girl deceased, unfortunately. So I'm assuming the rest of them were too. Something just set off my lights out front. I was watching about the floods, and yeah, Yeah, it's very sad. There was kids at that camp too. And I slept and got up at 7. I woke up at like 1:30. Knew it was still dark, and looked at the clock like crap. Then I woke up again about 4 o'clock, and about 5:30, I knew I needed to mow the yard, but about 5:30, I thought I might as well get up. I can come in here and start editing video, which I wound up just checking emails and answering emails because people email you all during the night. And I did that, and then it got daylight, and then my grandson was awake, so I wound up weed eating, and he wound up mowing, which most of my yard is dirt. I'll be leaving at some point in the morning heading to Tim's. Oh, okay, cool. Y'all ought to just keep traveling south or start traveling south. 161 were still missing. Mm. That was a Guadalupe, wasn't it? I think it was a Guadalupe. If anyone would like to donate to the flood victims, I can share the right link to get the donation to the right people down there. You know what I heard is HEB, the grocery store, they only do it for Texas, but I guess our Texas was like in somewhere. I think it was the Dallas Metroplex. I think. Anyway, they have a relief fund and they go do relief work, but it's only for Texas disasters. I did not know that. Yeah, and a bunch of them was kids, and that's what. I mean, I know it's bad when adults die tragically like that. I understand, but kids, they didn't even get a chance. You know, you're mowing the grass really early in the morning. I bet your neighbors like that. Actually, I went over there. I had gotten a package in my mailbox, and I went over there one night about 7:30, and they was already gone to bed. He come to the door wrapped in a blanket. He's either going to bed or working on another baby. I don't know. I didn't ask questions. I said, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize y'all went to bed that early." He goes, "Yeah, yeah, we're going to bed." And I gave him the package. But anyway, so he's military, so they get up real early, and I don't know. I just hope the baby wasn't sleeping this afternoon when the guy was taking the shed apart. He had a little sledgehammer out there just ripping. He had that thing tore out and loaded and gone within about an hour. I paid him with a grape Gatorade, and I had people on the Facebook saying, "We'll come give you a free quote to haul it off for you." Yeah, you can get scrap metal. I'm not paying it. Yeah, well, Jason, that's what I thought about when I said y'all ought to keep coming south. I'm like, well, you came from Tulsa because so you're going east. Yeah, well, I guess they weren't. It wasn't that, and I think, well, no, it's been longer than that. I don't know. I know about 2 months ago, I saw red lights flashing, or lights flashing. I looked out there, and there was the ambulance, and I wound up talking to him a couple of days later, and his wife had had a miscarriage. So apparently they are working on it. Yeah, and I think that water came at night too. So, oh, Kerrville, there you go. Man, I can't imagine. Because when I was a kid, there's a camp down towards Fort Belknap, Jacksboro, towards Jacksboro, Texas, and in Boy Scouts we went camping, and we wound up having to move the tent because it started raining that night. And it was just a little creek though, but where we had our tent, we had to move it up higher. But can you imagine being somewhere like that in the middle of the night and it just you're asleep? And even if you wasn't asleep, you wouldn't know that quick, you know? It just, I don't know, it just seems like somebody should have been watching that river. They say it floods like that down there a lot, so they wasn't really expecting anything like that. But oh, the flood, no, it's a long ways from me. Uh, that was down in South Texas. I got to get a haircut. This hair is making my ears itch. Maybe I can work on that tomorrow. Oh, let's do this. I think I misspelled that, but I ought to find it. Well, it didn't tell me how far. Oh, I'm bringing up that. Mm-hmm. Oh, is my location not turned on? Oh, oh bang. Uh, everybody got my address. 319 miles. There you go. That's how far it is from me. I'm telling you, you need to do some hair clipping. I got rid of my whiskers yesterday and Wendy didn't notice it. Pork Chop said something in the live show. Unless I'm, unless when I grow out of the beard, I still shave around. I still can't grow hair right over here where I got the radiation. The grass ain't growing. They put some Roundup on there. There's a long ways from here. We didn't have any rain up here. I guess it all come out of Mexico and the Gulf. I mean, it's tragic, but you think, that's, well, I think uh, North Carolina was last year, but within 12 months, two tragic floods in the United States. Because, that killed a lot of people up there too, and kids too. Anyway, I want to go right down here. Somewhere in there. Never been to South Padre. Been up here around Corpus all the way over to Galveston, but I've never been down there. Mm. Anyway. They said there are still missing people in North Carolina from last year's hurricane. Yeah, tragedy. 100%. Well, kids, old man is getting tuckered out. I was worried when I woke up that early this morning. I thought, what am I going to do if I fall asleep? Because I was doing the giveaway. If it was just a regular live, it wouldn't have been so bad, but yeah, I bet it is, Ray. I couldn't imagine, especially if it was like your kids or something like that. Yeah. Well, anyway, uh, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I really like to get my desktop hooked back up. I got a KVM switch. It's supposed to come in. I'm really hoping it does. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night, and I'll start fresh in the morning and get this thing packed up. When did you say the pork chop? When did you say the shipping was going up? July 12th, or what day did you say? I guess I can scroll back and find it. Good deal. She may start doing live streams. Y'all got a big microphone. The 13th? Oh, the 13th is when she said? Okay. Okay. I will get these shipped out. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. You know what? I may, I think I got a box I can put this in. So, yeah, she's gonna start live streaming. Hey, y'all could have a podcast. She could sit on one side of the table, set the camera up, back away so it can get a wide view, and uh, put microphones, and y'all could have a podcast and discuss the agenda. Good night, pork chop. I'm getting off too. I think I'm just going to call it a night and do this hooking back up, boxing up, and all that, and start doing reviews tomorrow. My desk is runneth over in there again. So, got a lot to do. Got to make some money in Bowie's this weekend, so I'll be going to the flea market, getting rid of some stuff. Anyway, congratulations to Miss Wendy again, and congratulations to all of you, because you're blessed to be watching the computer or the phone or something. We're all blessed, even when we don't feel like we are. We are. As people talk about how poor they are, but they're on their phones. And how poor can you be if you've got a phone? When you got nothing, that's when you're getting way down there. But we all good. We're all good in the neighborhood. When do I get to start doing those money making reviews? Well, you'll be making them on the Amazon, not so much from the sellers, but uh, when you want me to share your name, I will gladly do so. Anyone who wants a good pizza delivery? I thought somebody said they wanted that on Steve's live earlier. Yeah, Tim's got a good voice too. I did find a bag that's full of bags out in the storage shed. I got a couple of Grubhub bags in the car, but I don't, I don't want to burn no bridges because you never know what's going to happen with Amazon. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here and I will see y'all. Maybe I'm going to see y'all tomorrow night and I'll have everything set back up and get back in order and get back in the groove. I still got to edit the shed. I've got a laptop I got to finish doing the video on and edit that. And then I've got 2 dash cams. One of them I've had for about a month and a half. I kind of forgot I had it. I don't know why they haven't emailed me. They probably gave up on me. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all keep smiling and be good, be safe, and enjoy whatever it is you're doing. And I will see y'all tomorrow night, probably. If I'm not here, I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.